to the LMS show. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord have mercy. We keep rolling and rolling and rolling on this first show here. We have a young gentleman. Met this gentleman. I met him through my producer Orlando Calza. First time I said, Lenny, I got something. I said, oh, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. But then later on he convinced me, you know, he owes me. He knows that too. But this young gentleman is very, we want to salute, during this portion, salute the young brothers out here. We have a lot of young brothers that are doing a lot of positive things, not being held up against the wall by a cop with a squeegee thing. You know, things like we want to show this. A lot of positive young brothers out here. Sometimes the young sisters, sometimes they don't take advantage of it. You know, they want to go for clowns and thugs. But that's another story in the sun. That's for another show. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet. What's your name, my brother?
My name's Kenley Dillard.
What's the name again?
Kenley Dillard.
Give it up again. Give it up.
Thank you.
How are you, my brother?
Great as usual.
Good, good. I remember a couple of weeks ago we was at Professor McAllister's, we were up in the class, and you were drawing sketches. Tell us a bit about how you started that, sketches.
Well, I've always drawn. I've drawn my entire life. I grew up with artists in my family, both sides. My dad was an illustrator.
Oh, he was an illustrator. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Like, are you familiar with like Tales of the Crypt?
Oh,
and
okay.
those creepy magazines.
Oh, all right.
Well, he used to draw things like that, but he was very proficient in portraiture, drawing people's portraits.
In what way?
Well, he could paint anybody's face.
Okay, now, right now you have a picture right here of Miss Flynn. Miss Flynn will be on a part of one of the later shows. Now, this is a picture of Miss Flynn. Now, Orlando, I want you to go back in the camera, and I want you to, at home now, I want you to sit back here and picture. We're going to show you that same picture, and we're going to show Miss Flynn in the back. Give it up for Miss Flynn.
Yeah.
That took a lot of concentration in a sense, did it? Mm-hmm. In what way?
Well, I have to look at everything. I have to look at the symmetry. I have to look at each feature. I have to look at the overall picture, the composition, everything, light and shadow. All of those things have to come into play whenever I'm sketching something.
You have another sketch, let me see, you see here.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when Orlando and I were on our way over here, I did this from memory.
Okay.
I saw this lady pushing a shopping cart. She was kept on going, across the street and back again and approaching garbage cans. So, yeah, she's down on her luck. But I tried to photograph it mentally and remember as much as possible and just drew it all down. That's something that I do on a regular because I am a comic book artist and, I can't always have a camera on me at all times. Yeah. So I have to look at things and remember them and then draw them.
We won't mention the name of the company. You worked for a prominent company at one time, right? And you drew pictures there too, right? Yeah. Okay, and we'll just leave it at that. Biggest and the biggest company around.
Yeah, they are the big cheese. Yes, they are.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that. And everybody, audience, will tell you who it is after the lights go down.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay. You have any other pictures?
Oh yes.
That you drew on yourself.
Well, this one was from a childhood memory. I was thinking back to grade school because I walked past one of my old elementary schools and whatnot. As you can see, the kid is like with a dunce cap on. When I was going to school, even though it was the 1980s, they still had dunce caps for kids.
Well, they still have dunce caps for kids?
Yep, they still have it, just like in a stereotypical. And there's the teacher, and the kids are telling
what they write on the blackboard. I must be good. I must be good. I must be good. Huh?
No, I mean it was very direct. In public school, where you can't hit the kids, in this school, teachers can do whatever they want to do. Oh. So it is what it is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's like pro wrestling in the classroom.
Oh, pro wrestling in the class.
Yeah.
Do you what's your advice to young people? People of all ages who want to do something like what you do.
Do art?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Camera there?
Yes.
Okay.
Be devoted. You want to be an artist, you got to draw every day. It's not like Nintendo where you know, you could put it down and pick it up and then put it down and pick it up. You got to be really devoted to it. Plus, when you go to school, you got to understand that the teacher has his or her own education, their own experiences. You're there to get yours. So if you really want to be great, you got to be great by doing the work.
Okay, also too, this is very important too. One should learn outside the classroom too, right?
I'm sorry?
One, like what you're doing, like what you learn in the classroom, you keep having your skills outside, learning your skills outside the classroom too, right?
Life is school. You never stop learning, and it's a journey. It never ends, or because you have a degree or whether you have a degree or not. You have to keep learning, but also apply what you learn. And when you do that, you'll see what other people has been telling you all along, like your teachers or your parents or anybody who has been influential to you. You do the work, things will expose itself to you. So that's pretty much where it lays.
Give it up, everybody. Give it up. Question. Reading. Do you think reading plays a big part?
Big time.
Why? Because a lot of people say, I don't want to read. And I mean, you know, they don't want to do that. They're just plain lazy. And they wonder why things are happening now. Why reading is so important?
Bottom line is everything is connected. Mathematics, reading, social studies, you name it. As a comic book artist, I have to read a script. Either that or I have to know how to write the script in order to illustrate it.
Okay.
The pictures start in your mind, but in order for the pictures to hit you in the mind, you got to read it or you got to write it down. So reading and writing is definitely essential to be what I am right now.
Give them a big hand, everybody. This is a young positive brother here. Give him a hand again. Like this, you will not, I repeat, you will not see this on the 11 o'clock news or the 6 p.m. news.
Yeah.
You won't see it in some papers neither. Even some come out every week. you won't see it, folks. You'll see it right here on the LMS show and other public access programs because we believe in giving people a chance. And you could be coming on a future show. We got big plans. I got a big cigar. Well, that's what we're smoking, right? I got big plans for you. You know, you come with the next show. We got big plans for you. Next show in April here. You know, no, I'm dating. Next time up here, sisters. We got big plans for you, my friend.
Cool. I can draw them down too.
Yeah, we're gonna draw them down. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to who?
Kenley Dillard.
Give it up. And coming back with the LMS show, we got another smart brother. Y'all don't want these smart brothers. Y'all want these thugs and stuff like that. For heaven's sake, leave these thugs alone and get somebody who got something on the ball. My producer's friend, executive producer friend, to me next on LMS. And you'll see what I'm talking about.